Welcome everyone to my channel. Today I am going to discuss regarding starter diagram of a three-phase induction motor. This figure shows the starter diagram of a three-phase induction motor. Here first I will give a brief explanation about the parts of the circuit. After that I will give a detailed explanation how the circuit diagram works. Let's see the parts of the circuit. Okay, these RST are the three supply phases. Okay, having marked red, yellow, black. Okay, this MCCB is a molded case circuit breaker, which is a main circuit breaker of the circuit. Okay, this CT for current measurement, this ammeter for the current indication. This 88 is a main contactor contacts. Okay, this here, this 88 is the coil of the main contactor, which is provided in the control circuit, and the main contacts are provided in the power circuit. Okay, 51 is the overload relay, OLR. Okay, UVW are the three terminals of the motor. This is a three-phase induction motor. Okay, this is a power circuit. Now let's see the control circuit. Okay, two phases RS is taken to the control circuit through the fuse FC1. Okay, and there is a normally open contact here, which is the normally open contact of the start relay. Okay, start relay here, this is a start relay 4. This 88 I already told, this is the coil of the main contact. Okay, there is a CPT is a control potential transformer. Okay, which is a step down transformer for the control circuit. That is, input is 440 and two output is there for this transformer, 220 and 5.5. 5.5 for indication circuit and 220 for the main control circuit. There is its VA is capacity is 55 VA. Okay, we can see this is a indication circuit. Okay, there is a fuse FL for the indication circuit. This LP is the source indication lamp, L is the run indication lamp. Okay, this normally open contact of this start relay is provided for the run indication lamp. Now let's see the control circuit. This FC2 is the control circuit fuse. Okay, this 51 is a normally closed contact of this overload relay. Okay, which will open in case of overload. And we can see there is this dotted line, that means it is in the remote location. Okay, what all items in the remote location? There is a stop button 3O, start button 3C, and a indication lamp. This all provided in the remote location. That is, this motor can be started and stopped in the remote location, and there is an indication lamp in the remote location. Okay, and let's see, this is a start button and stop button in the local panel. Okay, and this 4 is the normally open contact of this start relay. Okay, this 84 is the remote indication, that is, there is an overload or not. Okay, now let's see how the circuit diagram works. Okay, first we have to press the start button either from the remote location or from the local location. Let's suppose we press the start button of the local panel. Okay, when we press this start button 3C, what happens? The circuit will complete to the 4, that is 4. Relay 4 will get supply. Okay, what happens? Relay 4 will, when it will get supply, its contacts, 3 normally open contact is there for this relay 4. One this one, and one this one, and one here. Okay, 3 of them will close in case of when it will get supply, these 3 contacts will close. Okay, now let's see how the circuit works after it will get supply. Okay, this is how the circuit works. Okay, that is, when we press this 3C, okay, it's normally open contact, this will close. Okay, then circuit will complete through 3O to 4 to here 3O is the stop button. Okay, to this 4. Okay, and this 4, this is it was normally open contact, it will close. Okay, and this lamp will give indication, this is a run indication. Okay, and also this 4, this was the normally open contact, it will close. And this 88 is the coil of the main contactor, it will energize. When it will energize, each contact will close. That I already told, main contactor contacts this one will close. Okay, I already shown in the diagram is close condition. Okay, close indication. It will close. When it will close, what happens? The supply will pass through MCCP to this contactor contacts to this overload relay and to motor, and the motor runs. I already shown in the diagram motor running condition. Okay, and this here it will close. Okay, no fail indication will be there. Okay, this is a running condition. And what happens when we stop? We can either stop from the local panel or from remote location. We can stop from here also in the remote location here. What happens? It will stop. It will stop. When it will stops, this is a condition when the motor stops. Okay, this was in the as the previous picture. I already first picture it was a condition. Okay, same condition will be there when we press the stop button. When we press stop button, what happens? This 4 will de-energize because no supply will be available in the 4. Okay, so it will de-energize its contacts. This will open, this will open, and this will open, and this is the circuit. And what happens in case of overload? I will show in the next picture what happens in case of overload. In case of overload, this the overload relay can be thermal type or electronic type. What happens? In case of overload, it's normally close contact. Already show there is a normally close contact in the control circuit. It will open. When it will open, the supply to this 4 will cut off. When supply to this 4 will cut off, it will de-energize and the its contacts will open, and this 88, this one normally open contact will open, and this 88 will de-energize. 88 is the main contactor coil. It will de-energize and these contacts will open. Okay, now let's see in the next diagram how this circuit works in case of overload. Okay, this is a condition in case of overload. In case of overload, this normally close contact will open. Okay, when this will open, this 4 will de-energize and its contact this will open, and 88 will de-energize and this will open. This is a overload condition. Okay, I think everybody understood regarding the circuit. If any doubt is there, please comment in the comment box below. Okay, in the next video I will explain much more complicated circuit. Okay, thank you guys for watching my video. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.